Shama.
And I'm Bootsy.
Hola, amigo, amiga. Are you ready for an adventure today? Wait a minute. I need your help. Will you please help us?
Where do we go, Shama? What we are going to do?
I need to find out the process of what makes glycolysis.
Glycolysis? What is it?
Who do we ask for help when we don't know the meaning? That's right. It's Gycolysis, the dictionary.
Glycolysis is a process by which cells harvest energy stored in food. It is a series of reactions that breaks down for NADH and ATP. There are three phases of glycolysis: the investment, the cleavage, and the energy harvest. So that's all for glycolysis, Shama and Bootsy. I hope it will help you. Bye!
Yay! Thank you, Shama. Thank you, Gycolysis. Wow, it's amazing. But Shama, I want to know glycolysis much deeper. Can we go to the three phases?
Sure, Bootsy. But I think we need some help. Whom do we ask for help when we don't know which way?
Say map! Map!
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map! Hola, Bootsy and Shama! For you to go to the three phases, you will go first to investment. There will be process along the way. From there, you will go to the second phase, which is cleavage. But be careful, because from this phase, the splitting of G3P will happen. And hola! Lastly, you will have to climb along the two G3P plutus for you to see the third phase, which is the harvest. Let's just cross finger that swiper never appear. Good luck, Bootsy. Good luck, Shama.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, great. Come on. Let's go to the investment phase. Definitely. We are now on the investment phase.
But what happened during the investment phase?
The investment phase is the conversion of D-glucose into glucose-6-phosphate. A phosphate group from ATP is transferred to glucose, producing glucose-6-phosphate. And the enzyme that catalyzes is hexokinase. Enzyme phosphoglucose isomerase converts glucose-6-phosphate into its isomer fructose-6-phosphate. And the enzyme phosphofructokinase uses another ATP molecule to transfer a phosphate group to fructose-6-phosphate to form 1,6-biphosphate.
Where do we go next, Shama?
Oh, Bootsy, let's go now to the second phase, which is the cleavage. Did you see the phase?
Not yet.
Me too. Will you please help us? Let's say cleavage.
Cleavage!
Louder!
Cleavage!
Come on, Bootsy, let's go.
Shama, look! It's the cleavage!
Okay, come on. Now this is the cleavage.
Shama, look! It's swiper! Swiper no swiping! Swiper no swiping! Swiper no swiping!
Shana mouse!
Glucose with 6 carbons is split into 2 molecules of 3 carbons each at step 4. Step 4 is now the cleavage phase. Enzyme aldolase splits fructose 1,6-biphosphate into 2 sugars that are isomers of each other. The 2 sugars are dihydroxyacetone phosphate and glyceraldehyde phosphate.
Hooray! We can go now to the third phase!
Come on, Let's go now to the energy harvest.
Steps 5 through 10 are carried out twice per glucose molecule. 2 pyruvic acid molecules are the end product. Steps 5 through 10 is now the energy harvest phase. Glyceraldehyde phosphate dehydrogenase adds on inorganic phosphate to glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, producing 1,3-biphosphoglycerate. Phosphoglycerate kinase is an enzyme that transfers a phosphate group from 1,3-biphosphoglycerate to a molecule of ADP to form ATP. The process yields 2 2-phosphoglycerate molecules and 2 ATP molecules. Phosphoglyceromutase relocates the phosphate group from 3-phosphoglycerate from the third carbon to the second carbon to form 2-phosphoglycerate. Enolase removes a molecule from water from 2-phosphoglycerate to form PEP or phosphoenol pyruvate. Pyruvate kinase transfers a P from PEP to ADP to form pyruvic acid and ATP.
So that's the process of what makes glycolysis. We couldn't have done this without your help. We had such a great trip today. Thanks for helping us. Bye!